What's up, gaming heroes? Welcome back to another video. Unfortunately, in today's video, we're going to be taking a slightly different turn. It's going to feel a little bit different to my usual video, where we go over tips, tricks, tutorials for World of Warcraft and various other games. Unfortunately, today, I want to talk about something that I'm extremely passionate about, I've grown up with, and that is Blizzard Entertainment. I wanted to make this video for quite a long time now, and I would even say, like, my feeling toward Blizzard has been developing over the last 3 years. Yeah, I'd say 3 years, and it's a slow feeling. It's like being in an unhealthy relationship. You slowly start to dislike the person you're with, etc, etc. And that happened to me like many years ago. With Blizzard, it's like been a slow creeping sensation. Now, I want to address my story with Blizzard, how I've grown up with Blizzard quite literally, how my family are all gamers, all been playing Blizzard games since we were very young children, and how I just feel a bit let down by Blizzard, by Activision, by everyone who seems to touch Blizzard. If you feel like you agree with some of the points in this video, or you have some of these same feelings that I have, please make sure you smash that like button so more people can see this video, because in all honesty, we can't do anything other than just give our thoughts to the internet and hope that lots of people see it and lots of people feel the same, so that hopefully we can work towards a brighter change, a brighter future. Please make sure you hit that like button. It really helps me to grow as a content creator and hopefully one day make this my full-time job. Okay, let me take you back to a time when I was 5 years old. I'm 28 now. I might have even been 4 years old, but I'm 28 right now. And I've just turned 28 like a week ago. Blizzard had just released Diablo 1. I'm sat on my dad's lap at 4 or 5 years old, and my dad is playing Diablo 1. I'm the youngest of 3 boys. We all got obsessed with Blizzard games. Diablo 1, Diablo 2, Diablo 3, StarCraft 1. Whoa! My brother was rated amongst top in the Western world on StarCraft 1. StarCraft 2 comes out. At that point, I'm 16 years old. Might have been 17 years old. Yeah, I'm 17 years old. I stayed up all night so I could go to the shop at 12 AM to buy the game upon its release. Ran home from the shop, not even to my own home, to my friend's home, and we played the game literally for 3 days straight without sleep. We loved it. I myself have been obsessed and addicted and appreciative of Blizzard games for, I would say, going on 23 years. 23 years of my life, I've enjoyed playing Blizzard games across every different niche. You know, whether it's StarCraft, whether it is Diablo, whether it's Hearthstone, whether it is World of Warcraft. It's all been just fantastic, and I loved every moment of it. They have they were so unique in the fact that when they released a game, that game was ready. That game was ready. There was no, don't worry, we're going to add updates, you know? They were like, this game is ready, this game is quality, this game is nice, this game has a flair to it that no other game on the market has. What I loved about Blizzard. What is Blizzard today? What is Blizzard today? Because to me, it is all about bad quality, money, and just trying to get everyone to accept them for that. The Blizzard Activision just seems totally and utterly corrupt in every sense of the word. They just seem to be only caring about money. It seems to me that's the way it appears. They've closed their Europe office, their France office. All of the main people who have been in Blizzard for years and years have left the company and started their own gaming companies. Let me tell you something. When people leave a business and go away to create the same type of business for themselves, that means that they are no longer appreciative of the work that they were doing for that company, and they know that they can do better. But unfortunately, they know they aren't allowed to do better. I know because I set myself up my own business in a similar situation, and it was very successful. But at the time when I was working for someone else, I knew I couldn't be more successful because I was not able to be. And I feel this is the same way with Blizzard Activision. They care about this, the money, all the money! They care so much about the money, and they care so little about the quality. The quality has gone down the Swanee. They no longer care. All they care about is, do the models look pretty? Pretty models! The models look really good! Oh yeah! I love this! I can change how I look in the store, that's amazing! So good! That's all they care about right now. The actual game, the quality of the game, the lore, everything like that seems to be going down the Swanee. The most positive change that they've actually made is to make their old content replayable and more relevant. That's the best change they've ever done. And guess what? That isn't even new content. That's just the old content made more relevant. So it makes it feel like Blizzard is so authentic. But then I see all these systems where they've just introduced a new transmog that you can pay for. You literally can't use your gold in-game and buy tokens and then buy it. You have to literally use money to buy this transmog. What? Blizzard have released statements that they make so much money from mounts, from in-store purchases. Okay, right, that makes sense. They make loads of money from in-store purchases. They make more money from in-store purchases than they do when people buy new expansions for World of Warcraft. They make so much money from the in-store purchases, and it requires so little work in comparison to a new Blizzard expansion. So why would they put as much effort into Blizzard expansions when they can just put more effort into add-ons for World of Warcraft? World of Warcraft did not start off as a game where you had to buy loads of stuff from the store. That was slowly introduced as Activision got their meaty claws into you. Now, World of Warcraft, this is why I personally feel betrayed, because I grew up with World of Warcraft. I've got an emotional tie to World of Warcraft. My childhood is in Blizzard. You know, all the Blizzard games, I grew up with them. So now, as Activision gets their claws into the meat of World of Warcraft and they start to add on these extra sales, I personally feel like I want to get those sales. I want to spend money. I want to do that. I want to get involved and get more of that Blizzard in-store stuff, because I'm tied to that emotionally, and I shouldn't feel like that. I shouldn't need to pay extra money for a game that I'm paying a subscription for. That's ridiculous. This isn't Call of Duty. But Activision did make Call of Duty. Is World of Warcraft going to become Call of Duty? Are we going to get skins for weapons in games that we have to pay for? I can't help but have this really negative view on where Blizzard is going in the direction. They've lost so much staff over the last few weeks who have gone off and created their own games companies that I'm just starting to wonder, wait, is Blizzard going down? Is Blizzard dying? I can't help but wonder, is, the release of Shadowlands coming out just covering the absolute mess that is Blizzard right now? Now, Blizzard, for me, growing up, were a company that stood for quality, that stood for a game that was released and felt good to play. It felt addicting. I could work a 10, 12-hour day, come home and want to play the game for the rest of the night until my next day. I would go to work tired. I would go to school tired, because the game was so good. Now, I log into World of Warcraft, and in all honesty, I'm not addicted anymore. I'm doing it because it's a habit. I'm doing it because my childhood was tied to this. From 13 years old, I was playing actual World of Warcraft. And I feel like I need to play it. I feel like I'm part of World of Warcraft now. I'm part of World of Warcraft now. I feel like over the years, each expansion gives you less and less. It gives you more and more time gates. Every expansion, there's some way of Blizzard trying to keep you playing the game. You know, they limit your progress so as to stop you from wanting to cancel your subscription and play a different game. And the more and more I play these games, the more and more I feel just betrayed by Blizzard. They owe us, in my opinion. Maybe I'm entitled here, but in my opinion, Blizzard owe us the quality game. They owe us the opportunity to play a game that shouldn't need a bunch of streamers to point out all the issues. They should be paying for a quality assurance team. Even here, when we look at this post here, I found this on Google, Bounding Into Comics. It goes over some of the staff that have left Blizzard recently. So, let's have a look here. Chris Sagati is the executive producer and senior vice president at Blizzard Entertainment. He's been there for 24 years. Pretty much the lifetime I've been playing Blizzard games. He left. Brian Sousa. Been there for 18 years. He's also left. Here's another post. The Gamer. Blizzard staff is still unhappy. More high-profile employees are leaving due to low morale. Well, no, Sherlock. Of course they're leaving. The company is becoming trash. They don't care about quality, so the people who joined to be a part of a quality company are no longer getting the satisfaction from their work. It's all about these add-on sales. That's where the money's coming from. That's what's boosting the profits for Blizzard Entertainment Activision. That's what is making their stock price shoot up, because they are adding these add-on sales that people feel are emotionally tied to purchasing and are therefore manipulating their audience to buy this extra stuff, and as a result, all of their staff who joined because they wanted to be a part of a high-quality gaming company who produced amazing games are no longer satisfied with the product they are making. No wonder they're leaving and creating their own companies. I don't blame them. I would do the same. This is the story that I really found interesting. Stories about low morale at the biggest game companies in the industry are sadly becoming more and more frequent. Isn't that interesting? They're becoming more and more frequent. Why? Do you think that maybe the employees just aren't getting the satisfaction? Do you think people go through school, then they go to college, and then they go to university so they can say, oh, I can't wait to become a game developer at a games company that doesn't pride themselves on good quality games. They only care about the visuals of how everything looks. They don't actually care about the functionality. They don't actually care about the enjoyment of their audience. They only care about getting the extra sales out. Do you think everyone just goes to university to learn how to become a games developer so that they can join a company like Blizzard that just want to screw over all of their actual customers? No, they don't. People who go into game development are actually passionate about game development. They want to work for a company where they feel their work is going to have a direct effect on the people playing that game, and they are going to be appreciative of that. It's not all just about money, Blizzard. It's also about the satisfaction of enjoying that game. A game developer's pride of saying, you know what? I was part of that development. I helped to create one of the best games in the freaking world. While some companies are trying to improve things, revelations about employees being overworked or harassed seem to pop up almost every week. The situation at Blizzard shows that things definitely need to change in the gaming industry, as producing quality video games shouldn't come at the expense of physical, mental well-being of the people making them. It's very interesting. And this is just a thought, maybe people are feeling a physical and mental stress of working at a company who used to produce quality video games but are no longer producing quality video games, and thus are becoming mentally and physically stressed due to trying to overwork and actually produce this on such a limited budget when Activision keep making huge amounts of cuts to their employees. Just think of how many people they fired from Blizzard just to try and increase their profit margins. Insanity. No wonder they are feeling overworked. Most of the actual company that were there just to make the quality of the game increase have gone. Bye. See ya. We're going to bring in more marketing people. We're going to bring in more sales people. We're going to make more money. More money. I really wish I could be more positive about Blizzard. I really do, because I love Blizzard. I love World of Warcraft. I love all the games, but that's why I'm pissed off. That's why you should be pissed off. That's why you should click that like button. Blizzard's reputation has taken a hit over the last half a year or so. Now, this was actually an article that was released in 2019, but I'm still reading it now. I have read it back then, but I want to go over it now because it's still highly relevant to what is going on at Blizzard still. With many pointing to the ill-timed introduction of Diablo Immortal as a mobile game for the company's inability to understand its fans. Blizzard understands its fans. I assure you, they understand its fans. Activision also understands its fans. The only difference is Blizzard's view of their fans were always to create high-quality products that would be highly enjoyable and addicting to play. Activision's understanding of their fans and Blizzard's fans is they've got more money that they could be spending on the game, and therefore, and they also understand that Blizzard's game base have an emotional tie to that game. And so adding those extra in-store purchases is extremely profitable for them. The return on investment is astronomical. Because when you tie emotions into a product, that's when you've got something that can sell very, very easily. Since then, the company has also been the site of one of the most egregious video game layoffs ever, with a huge chunk of its workforce losing their jobs, while Activision Blizzard provided its top executives with a healthy signing bonus and lucrative contracts. Well, at least they're getting a load of money. I mean, as long as, the little guys, the people who are actually doing the majority of the work, as long as those guys get screwed over, it doesn't matter, does it? As long as the big boys with the big dollars get more big dollars, that's all that matters, isn't it, boys? Isn't it, boys and girls? The experience left a bitter taste in the mouths of even the most ardent Blizzard supporters. Oh, Misa. Yes, Misa. I am a huge Blizzard supporter, and that left a bitter taste in my mouth. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting behavior, Blizzard, and you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves for that. It's unreal that you can just fire a bunch of low members of... that you can just fire a huge amount of your workforce and then give the top dogs of the company a huge signing bonus. That's ridiculous. It's all tied in. When they fired all their staff, the Blizzard profits went shooting up because they had to pay so much less for their salaries. Suddenly, the signing bonus, the percentage of profits gets sent over to the actual big boys, becomes hugely inflated, and as a result, they make tons of money. But in all honesty, let's be real here. It's probably a bit of a positive that they got fired or made redundant or took packages to leave the company. They're probably better off now. They're probably actually making better games, where the games company might care a little bit more for their customers. I mean, let's be real. Diablo 4 should have been a thing, but Blizzard really care more about the mobile games. They care more about how can they make the most amount of money as quickly as possible. They care so little for that stuff. StarCraft 2, an amazing franchise, is going Pete-tong. They care so little for it because it doesn't make them continuous money. They aren't making enough in-store purchases from it. Blizzard used to be about creating high quality products that they could sell, i.e. expansions, i.e. new games. No longer, boys. Blizzard don't care about high quality products, they care about profits. If a game is high quality but is no longer bringing in profits, it isn't a game Blizzard will continue to produce. StarCraft 2 is a phenomenal game. It is an amazing game. There is absolutely no reason for them to give up on the franchise and stop making more games, other than the fact that they aren't able to get additional in-store purchases, which is why they're going, bye-bye, see you later. No wonder the loyal employees of Blizzard are jumping ship. They're babies. They're actual freaking babies that they made. These games, StarCraft 1, 2, Diablo 1, 2, 3, these are games that they put so much time, effort and love into, are getting destroyed. They're getting trampled upon by the corporate greed of Blizzard Activision. It's unreal, it's disgusting, and it needs to change. Unfortunately, I don't think it will. I hope it does, but I don't think it will. Our mentors are leaving in droves. Blizzard staff are organising to demand better compensation. Yeah. This is a very good point. I saw this on Reddit actually today, and the post basically talking about Blizzard and Activision being, two different companies. How when Activision originally bought Blizzard, they were very much saying, we're not going to get too involved with, controlling the company, controlling the game. And yet here we are a few years later where they've completely taken control of the game and completely cut the quality of the game and completely introduce all these add-on purchases that they could basically increase the profit margins of Blizzard games. And unfortunately, as a result, some of the Blizzard games are getting cut completely. Now, the interesting thing about this Reddit post is when someone said, Activision ruining Blizzard, and someone replied saying, honestly, do you really see them as two different entities anymore? Activision bought Blizzard, right? And as a result, Blizzard became Activision. Realistically, let's be honest, that's what has happened over the time. And this was a big worry for a lot of people when Activision bought the game, because they were always known as money grabbers, and they didn't care so much about the quality of the game. They cared more about how can they make the most profit. So it's interesting that, people who took so much pride, who are ardent supporters of Blizzard, have now started to see Blizzard as Activision. They see them as the same thing. The difference between the two has gone, and they've just become one. It's incredible just to see how the changes that Activision have brought into Blizzard have completely just besmirched Blizzard's reputation for being the number ones in the industry. I love this comment. Let's be real here. Capitalism is ruining Blizzard. I can't really say anything in regards to that, because it's all about money at the second. Blizzard don't seem to care about any of the quality that they've got within the game anymore. In my book, they are not a bad company. Blizzard is just a shell of its former self. The glory days are over, and it's not pumping out legendary games and experiences anymore. The games are still good, but nothing compared to the classics from before. I'd have to say I agree with that 100%. I still enjoy playing Blizzard games. I still enjoy playing World of Warcraft. I love playing World of Warcraft. I get so much satisfaction from playing World of Warcraft. Do I get the same level of satisfaction from playing World of Warcraft that I used to get? No, I really don't. I really, really, really do not. At all. I'm not addicted to World of Warcraft anymore. I play it because my family plays it. I play it because I feel I've got an emotional tie to it. I want to see what happens in the new content. I enjoy looking at the new cinematics. But apart from that, I genuinely don't think Blizzard are a good games company anymore. I think they care only about money. And they've just shown that to be the case over and over repeatedly. What are your guys' thoughts on this? I would love to hear your opinions about this. I know it's a very controversial subject. Some people are diehard Blizzard supporters, and I personally feel like I've been a diehard Blizzard supporter for many, many years, but this has just got to the point where I feel let down by Blizzard. I feel that they are just intentionally going out their way to ruin. I personally feel like they are going out their way to screw over their customer base just to get more money, and I think it's absolutely atrocious. What are your thoughts? Please let me know. And guys, let's smash that like button so it really helps the video be seen by more people. We can open up a discussion and hopefully allow Activision and Blizzard to start working towards a healthier position with their game, where it's not just about money, it's not just about profits, it's more about producing high quality content where they actually care about their customer base. Because, you know, I would love something positive to come from this. I'm not a guy who typically makes a lot of negative videos. I've never made really just a blatantly negative video for no reason. And I feel like this video is slightly negative because I'm trying to get a point across here. And I really hope that it does get across. I hope you guys have liked this video. Thanks for watching. This is Erosium out, and I will see you next time.